Hi, I'm Christian Guzman, and I approve of the Board Shorts and Banter podcast.
What is good, people, and welcome back to the Board Shorts and Banter podcast. My name is Tom. This is Mr. Josh Croggan, WNBF Pro, one-time medium men's physique world champion, British UKAD FBA men's physique junior champion, Two Bros Pro overall.
Two Bros Naturals overall champ,
and all-round legend.
Thank you, mate. Oh, really nice that.
Heavy D sponsored athlete.
Oh yeah. Shout out to my boys over at Heavy D.
They're nice, mate, those t-shirts.
They're really nice. Really nice. They are very reminiscent of a clothing brand that we used to wear.
Are they like super thick, nice quality?
This isn't. This is like more lightweight, but I've got a hoodie, I've got two t-shirts, and they're all sound. The only thing I don't really like about them, and this goes for all brands, I don't really like the raised kind of...
Is it like a puff?
It's just like thick rubber.
Oh.
So I'm not in love with that. If it was like, just printed on, then, I would be in love with it. But the quality's good. I'm happy with it.
You got stripes on your sleeves?
It's like some kind of
patch
tag. Yeah. Some branding.
Is it an American? Is it like a Canadian brand?
It's Canadian, yeah. So I bought a load of stuff in the Black Friday sale. They sent me 2 t-shirts that I didn't order. So shout out to EVD for that. And then I paid, I think like 80 quid for import. Yeah. So all the money that I saved, I ended up spending on import. Which, do you know what? I'm fine with. I'm not mad with because the quality's really good.
Do you know what? I remember doing that with like Alphalete.
Yeah.
Back in the day, did you? Like,
I remember, mate, my first ever Alphalete order that I did, it wasn't expensive, but I couldn't afford to pay the import. The import until my next payday. So it came and then I had to wait like 3 weeks to go and buy it, or like to actually get it from the post office.
Yeah, I remember when they brought out like UK distribution. I was like, yes. Did you ever do any of the summer shredding competitions?
Yeah, I competed at it last year.
No. I'm not talking about that boring stuff. I'm talking about the OG online.
Yeah.
Ones, mate. Did you actually?
So I did the whole like, this is me at day one.
Yeah, I did that.
Recording myself in the bathroom, and then I remember getting like 3 weeks down the line, and I was like, I don't want to talk on the camera ever again.
Yeah.
So I just ended up not dieting or like not seeing it through because I didn't want to do the talking on camera. Now look at us.
Bro, I saw it through, mate. I lost like 15 kilo when I did that. Yeah, that was the first cut, that I ever did. And that was the results of it.
Oh my god! Why didn't you win?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. Look, that was my before and after. Look, right there.
Oh my god! How old were you?
I was like 19 or 20. No, like 20.
Why have you not made any progress?
Look. Look at me.
You look the exact same now as what you did.
No, I know. What's happened to me? Look how early I peaked.
No, you didn't peak, mate. You started your plateau.
Oh god. Wait there.
All right. For the audio listeners, Tom is just showing me loads of photos of him as a young child. And he looks the exact same. Who let you get tattoos at 20?
Don't worry, I got that at 18, bro.
18?
Yeah, I do what I fucking want.
My dad would have beat the living daylights out of me.
Look at... My back looks like yours there.
You wish.
No, that's like Jackie Eagles level, I'd say.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But no, it's been fun. Cool. That was like my first kind of... like Christian would be like doing his competition prep, and I'd be there like, oh yeah, I feel like I'm part of it, bro.
Yeah. I'm definitely helping towards the end goal.
I'm very, very confident they never even opened my email.
Certain. Mate, you used to get like tens of thousands of entries, didn't you?
Yeah. But there we go, mate. But how's things been with you, mate?
Yeah, really good. I had a great weekend. Went to watch Liverpool on Saturday.
I saw that in your story. Didn't they lose?
No, they drew 2-2.
Have you not been to like Anfield and seen like a win yet?
I've never seen them. I've never seen Liverpool win in the flesh in 90 minutes. So I've always seen them go to extra time or penalties and then win.
And how many times have you seen them?
5 times.
That's quite bad, isn't it? Unless you're just
really
unlucky.
bad. No, I think I've been quite unlucky. Been some good games though as well.
How's Liverpool doing this season so far?
Yeah, top of the league, mate. Yeah.
Top of the league.
Top of the league. We've got a game in hand. People are going to be thinking, "Oh, wheels are falling off. Oh, the bottle in it." No, it's fine. It's all good. It's all gravy.
I'll tell you what, for like football being such like a big sport, the fans are some of the most unhealthy people I've ever seen.
You're joking.
No, mate, like I see it all the time walking down the road. Like literally just not, well, I'm not going to specify
Man
where I live.
United, innit?
But like literally just the main road, whatever it's called, just outside, literally just pretty much every single weekend during the season is just lads just walking down, beers in their hands, scarves around their necks, and they're all just like, you know, Ginsters.
I went with one of my mates, Steve, and one of his pals, and we got talking to like some Irish lads on the train on the way back, and like they were saying how every weekend they get on it. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. You know, we get the cocaine. We literally the proper at a football match. I was like, really?
I was literally thinking about this. I was thinking about. I mean, I've never been. I went to like a football game when I was younger with my brother to watch Torquay United, and at Plainmoor, and he said he was never going to take me again because I was watching like the seagulls fly around instead of actually watching like the game. So yeah, he never took me again. But I was wondering this the other day. Do you reckon fans are like at the game getting on it?
Yeah, 100%.
Like just stood in a crowd, on it, like watching guys kick a ball around, and they're getting on it.
Yeah,
mad,
crazy.
I could not imagine that.
But yeah, it was great, really, really good. Even though it was a 2-2 draw, it was a pretty decent game. Atmosphere was phenomenal. Do you know the song "You'll Never Walk Alone"?
Of course I do. Come on.
Right, okay.
I mean, you never walk alone. Is that the one?
Right, okay. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
At Anfield, when they start singing that, I genuinely had tears in my eyes, lump in my throat.
Oh, God.
Moving.
Oh, God. Have you ever cried at a bodybuilding show that's not been your show?
Have I ever cried at a bodybuilding show that's not been my show?
Does bodybuilding evoke the same emotion for you as like football?
No.
Really?
No.
Your one true love is in a football.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like you
100%.
could probably enjoy it more because it's like your outside thing.
Yeah. It doesn't consume my entire life. So when it's on or like when I'm there, it's like so special. Whereas like bodybuilding, I love bodybuilding, but it's my life. So it doesn't feel that special. I'm sure if I didn't go to a bodybuilding show for, a year, 2 years, and then went, then I'd be like, oh my God, this is amazing. Well, I suppose I felt a bit like that at the Worlds because it was such an amazing event.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How did it feel going back to the Worlds this year?
Fine. Look, I didn't feel as though that like I wouldn't have been competitive. I didn't feel that like if my best would have stepped on stage, it would have got smoked by anyone. So, can't complain.
All right. So do you ever look at, obviously every single year is different in terms of like the caliber of competition and whatnot, but do you ever look at like, for instance, when you're there watching the guys on stage and think, fucking hell, like these guys look sick and I've like won this class before?
Yeah, yes and no, because I know if I looked at it and thought that, then that's quite a negative way of looking at it, and it may end up, affecting me going forward. So I'll just try and like block that out. I don't know. I just enjoy it. I just like it.
Maybe it's just me. Like I'll look at like a class and I'll be like, holy shit, like I've won this before, or like I've placed really well in this class before, and it's like these guys look fucking sick. It's like I don't think it's something that's gonna like affect me. I see it as like a positive thing. It's like motivation for me.
Yeah,
you can spin it multiple ways, can't you?
I know how this works as well. Like so many times, I remember that when I won my WMBF Pro card. The following year, I went and judged the first timers show, and there was a guy called Charlie who won the first timers overall. I remember looking at him thinking he'd smoke me.
Really?
But it's when they're up on stage, they're inglazed, they're tanned,
Yeah.
all the rest of it. They do look better than what they are if they were stood next to you. So, I think, as soon as that penny kind of dropped for me, then I've not been too, emotional about
it.
how people look. Yeah.
Got you.
Anyway, what did you get up to at the weekend?
Mate? It was sick. It was actually sick. So sick. So, the VQ
meetup in
FLF. Jesus
FLF.
Christ. You know how big FLF is?
Yeah.
They had 450 people in there.
Wow.
Yeah. It was wild, mate. Absolutely wild. So, yeah, there was the man like Dave Trains TikTok guy. So, actually met him.
TikTok.
Well, he's a sound lad, to be fair. But he's got like a super like cult following. So anyway, it was VQ Fit collab with Frontline. 450 people in there. If you've ever been to Frontline, it's like a very chilled gym. Like it's almost like a set. I class it as like a it's not really private, but semi-private training facility because it's like super quiet. You always see the same faces in there. They respect the equipment, yada yada yada. But there was just like your TikTok young generation, swarm of young lads and girls in there, and it was fucking actually great fun, mate.
I'm really glad that you enjoyed it. I feel like you're contractually obliged to say that you really loved it.
Oh my god, it was the best thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Okay,
I'm joking. All right.
No, Tom, roll with it, bro.
It was hot. It was smelly. That you can imagine the odor of like a good few hundred young TikTok boys that are motivated to build some muscle. It was a certain stench in there, but it was great. Everyone had good fun, and that's what it's all about. It's just sick to see like how like do you know that younger generation, like even like 18 to 20-year-old lads? You know what we were like at that age back in our day? How like motivated they are and how much they just love like training. It was just actually like super, super refreshing to see it. I saw some questionable form on a lot of movements, some clanging of machines, but it's just being around.
I bet the owner of FLF was stressing, sweating.
I went up to him and I was like, and then she said to him, I was like, "You're stressed, aren't you?" He's like, "Nah, it's all good, it's all good." And then there's like people, do you like the pads on the machines where obviously you sit down? There's like people standing on top of them to be able to like look over to the platforms to like see Dave lift, like deadlift.
Oh god!
And I was like, oh, someone's in trouble. That was good, mate. It was good fun. There was like a little like night out with everyone after that, but I didn't go to that because I'm too locked in.
That would be the only bit that I'd want to go to.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, hang on, were the TikTok people going to that?
No.
Oh, yeah. I'd get involved in that.
Yeah.
But can I tell you from an outsider's point of view?
Go on, then.
It looked like hell on earth.
What, the meat?
Yeah.
Oh no, like no, it was. It wasn't hell on earth.
Let's say 450 people, right? Mm-hmm. This is just from an outsider's perspective.
Yeah.
I reckon there were 420 absolute helmets.
As I said, young, motivated lads that wanted to build muscle. No, I'm joking.
I'm not even on about the motivated young guys. I'm talking about half of the athletes.
Right,
no, I'm joking. VQ, sponsor me.
I dipped early, all right?
Okay.
I dipped early. Me and Mo.
Did you take your missus?
No. I'm glad I didn't. She would have got lost in the sea of TikTok, mate.
Yeah. It dissolved in the BO.
Yeah. There was people like going out the back to like get some fresh air.
Vape.
It was busy. Yeah, TikTok vapes, all kinds of stuff.
Oh, but God.
It was good. It was very busy. It was a little bit smelly, but at the same time, it was fun.
I'm glad that you had a great time.
You should have come.
Did Mo enjoy himself as well?
Yeah, he enjoyed himself. Yeah.
Did he dip early as well?
He did dip early. We dipped together. Yeah. To be fair, we got free food.
Did he go out?
Huh? No, he didn't
Did he go out?
No.
Why
No,
are you
no.
so? Come on, boys. You're living in Manchester. You're young. You're wild. You're free.
I went out that night though. Like I went out for dinner, bro.
Okay.
Onda Pasta Bar.
Under Pasta Bar.
Ever heard of it?
No.
It's got like they've got like 250,000 followers on Instagram now. They're going
Oh,
viral,
right.
mate. It's a 4-month wait list for it for fucking pasta.
So how did you get in?
Georgia booked it like months ago.
Oh, great. Oh, that's
Yes.
nice.
Highly recommend. It was decent.
Brilliant.
But yeah, that's it, mate. Just a standard weekend, you know.
Cool. Standard weekend as a VQ athlete. Did you get many questions in your questions box?
I think I got like 4, 5.
I
did post at like 9:30 last night. 10.
I've got 12.
Jesus, come on.
Yes, boys. Thank you to everyone that's asked questions because they're all actually decent. We'll start off with Ian Talbot Balf's question.
Okay, let's go.
Ian has asked Tom if the only downside being sponsored by VQ is that he has to go to those events.
Ian messaged me. He goes, what did he say? He said something about all the skinny TikTok guys that ego lift. No. Well, do you know what? I don't have to go to the events. And number 2, again, I respect it. I respect anyone that wants to get into the gym. I'm not going to shoot him down, Ian. You were once a skinny little ego lifter, Ian.
Ian's never been skinny. Just judging by how Ian looks.
Okay, he was a big ego lifter.
Yeah.
Everyone's gone through their ego lift era, you know?
Bless. Next question. When is prep starting for both of you in 2025? That is from Rich Powell _fitness. When do you think you're going to start prep?
May.
Ooh.
May, June.
I'm going to get leaner than you because I'm going to start in April.
You actually?
Yeah, I think it's like the last week of April, so it's not that deep.
Yeah, mine's going to be like the first week of May.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be 1 week leaner than you.
No. Should we just start on the same day?
No.
I quite like that, though.
What if I've got into your head and I'm actually starting in June because I'm not that fat?
I'm not that fat. We'll see today, bro.
I'm joking.
We'll see today, bro. You've got it out for me today, you have. All of you have.
Oh, mate, I am smoking. Right, so today, me and Tom are training with Mr. Kesthetics. Kes Butt, the man, the myth, the legend. The greatest posing coach in all of the UK, in all of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Training together, we're training push, and it is my mission to make these boys feel like they are amateurs. You're going to want to be a TikToker.
No, but you absolutely are going to smoke me. Number one, you're stronger at push than me anyway. Huh?
What kind of defeatist attitude is that, Tom?
Listen to this.
Oh, look, let's not hear anything come from Tom's mic.
Oh, well, if you can't hear that anyway, like I've got so do you know basically what the shoulder that flared up after my 2021 prep has decided to resurface. But it's fine. We'll be fine. That's why I literally messaged into the group chat with you and Quez. I was like, are we training push? And I was like, yes. I was like, okay, fantastic. Just in time. But yeah, you'll smoke me, but I'll give you I reckon I'll have Kez. I reckon.
Oh, yeah. I reckon so. Yeah. Kez isn't great at pushing.
Yeah, I'm going to come take his card.
Okay.
Pink slip
so starting prep in April. Tom's starting in May.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll start properly prepping in July.
Yeah.
Or no, sorry, August. I'm just going to do a 4-week prep, bro.
Are you mentally ready for it yet? Or are you one of those ones that's like, you just get excited when it arrives?
I feel like, no, look, I really want to... I'm ready to rock and roll. It's just, there's a few things that are potentially going to happen outside of life, or within life. Outside of bodybuilding, but within life. Yeah, in that gap.
Sorry.
It's outside of life, bro.
No. I'm not laughing at you. I'm sorry. I just got really sidetracked. So can I just read something quickly?
I mean, you can, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. So, Sam Massey, if you're listening to this, so he listens to the podcast. He's asked a few questions before. He's a lad that I know, and
He followed me the other day.
did he? So he's just put up a story because it's a serious post as well. When it comes to training to failure, I'm a big avocado of this style of training.
Oh, mate.
Sorry, what was you saying again, mate? Sorry, it caught my eye.
Remember.
No, come on.
Oh, yeah, I'm just saying that there's potentially some things that are going to happen in life that may throw a little bit of a spanner in the works, but not enough for me to think, shit, I can't do it. It's just going to be a managing thing.
I was having this conversation with someone that's starting with me in January for prep next year, and he's going through like a pretty stressful time at work at the moment, and he kind of just messaged me like he's spoken to people around him, other guys that go to the gym, and then maybe saying, oh, you're so stressed right now. It's like, how are you expecting to be able to manage things when you're on prep? And it's just one of those things where it's like the majority of people you see on a bodybuilding stage, they are like your typical 9-to-5ers. They are people that have got jobs. They're people that have got families. They're people that are stressed. They're people that are having to manage all these things, go to the gym at early in the morning. And it's like, there's never going to, if you want to prep and you're not like a full-time fucking bodybuilder, there's never going to be a perfect time to prep, is there? At all, ever. The whole point of doing a prep is learning how to manage all of that.
Yeah. And that's the biggest thing that you can take away from prep is like how to manage stress, life, and still do the necessary.
Yeah. And I literally said to him, like, look, you've got to remember, although you want to do a bodybuilding prep, you are not a bodybuilder. If that makes sense. So, like, to a degree, like, you see, like, people like, I don't know, even me or you, like, we've obviously constructed our lives to be able to facilitate a better prep, an easier prep to a degree, versus the people that we coach, other people that are not on social media, they don't. So, yeah, there's going to be shit that happens, Josh, mate, but you'll be all right.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Next question, serial_killer665. That's a bit of a worry.
It's a bit edgy.
Bit of a dark name, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Not sure on that, bro. How have you handled injuries, struggling with my rotator cuff and don't want time off? Tom, take it away.
If you need time off, take time off. Simple as that. So basically, if you're beating down an injury that's there because you're trying to retain progress, you're just shooting yourself in the foot long term. Because ultimately, if you take, for instance, 2 weeks off in order for it to get better, and in that time you rehab it, and then you come back and then it's genuinely better, that's better than having 6 months of dragging it out with subpar training. Like, whatever training you're getting in for, is it going to be sufficient to actually drive progress? No.
Yeah.
So it's either choose no progressing for like a month or no progressing really for like 6 months. It's your choice.
Yeah. You end up, I've seen this a lot like in people, or I've seen it a lot in people where they actually have an injury or like an issue that is chronic and they're not doing anything to treat it. And they try to power through, continue training, keep progressing. And they actually make the physiques look worse because they just end up with these like crazy imbalances. And it's so hard to iron out an imbalance. So like, say if you got one shoulder that's bigger than the other and you need to do some rehab on the smaller shoulder, how can you, like, say once it's better, how can you make it bigger without making the other one bigger? Like, obviously, you can do single arm stuff, but is that going to make that arm bigger, or is it just going to make the other one smaller because you're not giving it the attention that it needs? So if you've ever got an injury, sort out the injury.
Yeah.
And then once you've sorted it out, figure out how it happened in the first place and make sure that doesn't happen.
100%.
I'm going to say something, it's also pretty hypocritical for me right now. My best runs of training that I've had are when I've had semi-regular massage work. And I'm saying like either once every 2 weeks or ideally every single week. Having that, like having someone else take care of your body and like, oh yeah, you've got this like underlying issue that may arise in the next month or so. You need to do this, that, and the other. It makes such a big difference, such a massive difference. A reason why I'm saying that I'm a hypocrite is because I've not been since I've got back from Australia, and I need to.
Is that just soft tissue, or is it like deep tissue, like sports?
Deep. deep.
Painful.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. How do you rotate that in your week then? As in, like, what day do you typically do it on, and where does it fall within your week of training?
I'd either do it on the day before a rest day, so like the night. So you train, and then have a meal, then go and have a massage, then have a rest day the day after. But then a lot of the times it's like I'd go fasted first thing in the morning.
Bet you feel battered on that rest day because you get sore after a sports massage.
Yeah, but you get used to it as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that has been the ideal. So yeah, just manage it, bro. Manage it. Tom, you asked some questions.
Okay. I got one from Shay. Is it Shay McCall? Shimmy. Pretty funny, actually. Where has it gone? 2 seconds. 2 seconds, people. Sorry for the... I can't find his question now. I'll ask his in a second. Best 3 gyms in the UK, not Ultraflex specifically. I would say the Shed.
Ooh.
I would say...
Interessant.
I've never actually been there, but I just know it's going to be sick.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I can actually say that because I haven't actually experienced it, but there we go. Personally, for me, Frontline. I just love Frontline. Maybe I'm just being biased.
Maybe you are.
And then I'm struggling, Josh.
Rotherham.
It's Ultraflex. You can't choose an Ultraflex.
Oh, you can't choose an Ultraflex.
No, it said specifically
I
not
was just reading a
Ultraflex.
question. I wasn't really listening.
Best 3 gyms in the UK that are not Ultraflex. So Frontline, Shed, and then...
Oh, do you know what? For atmosphere and atmosphere alone, I'm going to say the muscle unit in Barnsley.
Never been. You've been to a lot more gyms than me.
Oh, mate, yeah. What? Alpha Elite. Alpha Elite, that's sick. Dragon's Lair in Vegas and the muscle unit. Yeah.
But you can't... there's only one in the UK there. They're UK only. It's hard, isn't it?
There's a gym in Hull that's owned by Matt Tofton. Oh, Tom, you froze.
Hang on, you've broken up, mate.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I've lost you. Hopefully we're still connected.
Oh no. Tom's dead.
Is he gonna come back? Fantastic.
Oh no. Guys, Tom's passed away. I'm very sorry to announce. Oh God. What the hell are you doing?
It literally just disconnected.
Oh no, have we lost the entire podcast?
No, it's still playing.
Yeah, he's still recording at my end.
Oh.
All right, should we just continue?
Yeah, sure. Right. Hopefully, we've still got the podcast there. We're going to find out when we finished it. So let's keep rolling, mate.
Right, okay. Top 3 gyms in the UK. Tom, go.
I'm going to say trained by JP Shed. I'm going to say what was the other one? Frontline.
Muscle thingy that you train at.
And then, do you know what I'm going to say? For the Southwest, Trojan Fitness, just because the atmosphere.
Yeah.
That's
what about Winners 2000, bro?
Winners 2000, because that's where I was bred. That's where I was created in the lab.
Oh, were
Your turn.
you?
Your turn.
You conceived there. I am going to go for the muscle unit in Barnsley. I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for the Shed as well. And
Nice.
Muscle Works.
Muscle Works?
Tom, your signal's terrible.
Oh, right, I'm going to pause the podcast. 2 seconds. Right.
What?
Next question. Next
Okay.
question.
Hey, Tom, I actually have a question.
Go on.
What was your competitive record as a coach this year?
Second, third, fourth.
Second, third, fourth. Mine was 2 pro cards, 2 overalls, 8 wins, 10 seconds, 10 thirds, 38 top 5 placings.
Sick. 38.
38. Every single client that I had compete placed in the top 5 at one or more shows.
Hang on. Second, third, fourth, and then I think a fifth. I need to write it down. I haven't written it down. I've got it
So
in my
you got
notes somewhere.
5 top 5 placings.
Yes, I think so.
Yes.
Right. How was the VQ meetup from Josh Denby? We've already asked that one, mate. It was absolutely amazing. It definitely wasn't smelly or hot and sweaty.
And Dave trains Waterboy.
Do you know what? He's actually a fucking sound guy.
I find his content. I use
It's rage
stuff.
bait. It's rage bait.
Like a year ago, I was like, oh, this guy's nailing it. He's building such a positive, good community. And then a lot of his content now is just shite. I find it so, like, as a fellow, someone in the late 20s, I'm just like, why are you putting that content out there? Like, if you're doing it to get clicks, why?
I think he's young, bro.
He's not.
I think he can't be older than 25.
Do you know what then? Even then, 25. That's fine. You're old enough to not need to have some kind of validation by, getting people to follow you or like your shit. Just don't do stupid content. I don't see.
Truth be told, I don't follow him on anything. I don't follow him.
Follow him.
I've just met him in person. I was like, hey, he's pretty sound.
Right. So a lot of his content, it'll make it like, not triggering, but it's just shit content. And then he'll just comment saying, it's satire, bro. What the fuck's satire?
Don't know.
Apparently it's like, oh yeah, it's like a joke and it's just like sarcasm. It's like, no, come on. Get a grip. You don't need to do this. You don't need to film yourself being sarcastic.
Triggered.
He's got me.
He's rage baited you, mate. He's rage baited. He's hooked you in. Now you're going to comment. You're going to comment through your burner account, aren't you? And you're going to boost his algorithm even more.
I don't even comment through my burner account. I've commented on his posts once, and it was him talking about how good steroids is. Like, imagine like how strong you're gonna get. What are the girls gonna think? What's your friends gonna think? And I just commented saying, "This is disappointing."
Yeah.
Over 3,000 likes on my comment.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that on TikTok?
No, Insta.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then everyone comes into your account and sees that you're like the Natty Crusader, you know?
Oh, mate, I had so many people going, imagine if you did steroids. It's like, bro, I don't need to. I do untested shows. It's all
massive,
gravy,
bro.
baby.
I'm massive.
I don't want to die, bro. It's all good.
Next question.
From you or me?
From you.
From me. Let me load it back up. Right, next up. If all pigeons stop flying, how long would it take you to realise?
What kind of question is that?
That's an amazing question from DandyJ__. If all pigeons stop flying, how long would it take you to realise? I'm probably going to say like 2 or 3 days.
Mate, I'd say like 2 months.
Really?
Yeah. Like there's other birds. It's like you don't really. How many birds have you seen fly today? Have you been on for a walk yet?
Yeah, I've been out. Yeah, I've been outside.
Yeah, okay. Like I didn't really pay attention to like the birds flying around.
There's all right. So I think I'd know because there's a pigeon that shits on my car every single day. Sits in the tree above where I park and just shits. exact same spot on my car. In fact, you're going to see it today because I've not got time to go and get my car cleaned. You're going to see the back corner of my car, and you're going to be like, "Oh, Josh, that's disgusting." It's like, yes, the same frigging pigeon flies into the tree and just sits and poos all day.
Mate,
Hate it.
you've got like an allocated spot, so you can't move it as well, can you?
No.
Put up a gazebo, just over your parking spot.
Just yeah. It doesn't even need to be a big gazebo. It's only like
when you got the Aston Martin there, bro. You don't shitting on that.
No. Well, this is it. I'm not going to have the Aston here. Annabella's sister is in the kitchen. She can hear us recording the podcast. She's just asked. She says, that's a question I always ask myself with regards to the pigeon. She says, I wonder how many times I've seen the same pigeon. That is a unique thought.
Yeah, I wonder if you ever seen like the same pigeon over and over again. Surely. I reckon a pigeon's got like a daily routine.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, mate, that pigeon that sits above my car, that's the same pigeon.
Yeah.
I hate it. It pisses me off.
He flies to Costa, has his coffee, flies back to his tree.
Oh,
has his shit.
He's having straight up laxatives. He's going to the bloody chemist, having his laxatives, and then sitting above my car all day.
Love it. Min time from Curtis Clifford 99.
Oh, we love
Min
Curtis.
time, huh?
We love Curtis. Very good guy.
He is. I've never met him before, I don't think. But hang on.
Trains at your gym.
Yeah, I think I've met him actually.
Yeah.
Min time advised between meals, worth stacking meals if behind at the end of the day.
No.
What do you mean no?
I don't think it's worth stacking meals at the end of a day.
Well, what if you've got like a goal? Like
Right, okay, so what's your goal?
To gain weight.
Right, okay. So say you miss 2 meals and the meals add up. Say for argument's sake, the macros are 50 carb, 40 fat, 10 protein on each meal.
Uh-huh.
Right? You then stack them. You're having 80 grams of protein in one meal. You ain't using 80 grams of protein from one meal.
No, but all you're having is less spikes of muscle protein synthesis throughout the day. Your body's
so you missed the meal
it.
already.
Yeah. But like, then what would you do then? Would you then take those calories and put them onto the next day? Distribute them evenly?
No, you've missed the meal.
Yeah.
You missed the meal. I don't see that. I've seen more negatives from trying to stack and smash meals in than I have seen positives.
I think it depends though, because like,
and if it's at the end of the day as well, right? This will be my final thing that I say on it. When your body's got more digestion to do, right? Sleep quality is massively impacted. And then for me, when I've had a shit night's sleep, my appetite's terrible the day after. So the knock-on effects of it are more dire than the positives. You know, I'd rather not.
So that's adding like more circumstances to it. If I had a client that struggles to gain weight and they said, look, I've missed a meal today. I'm like, well, that's a fucking non-negotiable. Like you need to get that meal in. You need to get the calories in from somewhere. So what I would do is I wouldn't stack the same meal as in like the food sources. I would tell them to typically maybe have liquid carbs and like some fats added to that meal, maybe a little bit of extra protein in order to make up for the calories. Because it's like, just because you're eating over 50 grams or 45 grams of protein doesn't mean your body's not going to utilize it, does it? It just means you've got less spikes of muscle protein synthesis throughout the day. So that's why it's good to break up those protein feedings throughout the day. But if you're trying to gain weight, then yeah, I'd say like add in some extra calories or add those calories onto the next day, but just distribute it evenly, just to make sure that we're hitting weekly totals. Because for me, it's like the habit of missing meals. The more that you do it, the more likely you're going to do it again.
So then surely that's the bigger issue, isn't it? Why are you missing a meal?
Yeah. Oh, that's the biggest issue. But in terms of like,
if you can iron that out, then you shouldn't really need to miss meals.
Yeah. So if you've got like 250 grams of rice, chicken, and veg, would I say have
2 servings?
400 grams of chicken, 500 grams? No, I wouldn't. But no. I would substitute those calories through other means.
Yeah.
So it's not stacking a meal, but it's
I would
accept defeat.
Just accept that you've missed a meal,
and then fix why you missed the meal.
Yeah.
He's like at Nan's funeral, you know, couldn't get that meal in, bro. At the Nan's funeral, you know, couldn't get the meal in because the funeral was at 3 p.m. and third meal of the day was 3 p.m.
So just ate a full platter of sandwiches.
Yeah,
at the wake. Just ruin the funeral for everyone. It's what my nan would have wanted. Speaking of meals, favorite pre-stage meal: rice cakes.
Yeah. I like just rice cakes, bro.
Yeah, rice cakes, honey, salt, salty squares bars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Salted squares, little thin layer of peanut butter on top of the squares bar, just to like stick the salt to. Lush.
nice. I had Shashank compete at the weekend.
I saw.
Shashank,
Done.
my man Shashank Venam. What a boy!
He did well, mate.
Made really, really well. He won first timers, won junior men's physique, and then third in novice, fifth in open, and it was pretty stacked.
Was it?
And this is a lad that's like 21.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got a. In fact, how old is Shashank? Terrible at remembering people.
Is he fully locked in? I was like, yeah, I want to do it again.
He does want to do it again, but we'll see how fully locked in someone actually is. You know, yeah. Shashank, I hope you're fully locked in, bro.
No pressure,
20. Bro. He's 20.
Young gun.
My man.
Young gun. That was with the OCB, wasn't it?
Yeah. Looked good. It looked good.
I've realised that I don't know if there's any American boys listening out there. I don't know if it's just like, again, it seems like condition over there is something that's like missed, or maybe it's just not rewarded. I don't know. I've noticed though, just a lot of amongst like OCB, just a lot of American competitors in general. Like I think condition over here in Europe and whatnot is a much better standard.
Can I tell you what I think it might be? I think with American clients, I'm going to say American and Canadian in one. Whenever I've had a call with someone from them regions that want to compete, it generally goes like this. Hi, Josh. I've been competing for 9 months, training for 9 months, and I really want to compete.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, all right, okay, that's great. How long do you want to wait until you step on stage? Because you've probably not got enough muscle. I want to compete in 3 months.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Well, in my opinion, I think you need to do like 2 years at least of training before you even consider stepping on stage. No. I'm competing in 2 months, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think a lot of the people that are stepping on stage, they're so early on in their lifting careers, but they want to be competitive. Mm-hmm. They're jumping the gun a little bit. And that would be my only criticism. Like, Shashank has done awesome and he looks mint. His physique has transformed tenfold in the last 4 months. But if he had another year on top of where he's at now, could he have done better or even better? Yeah, obviously you can't improve on a win, but you could obviously improve the package that you put on stage. And the package that you put on stage is the most important bit out of everything. Like the least important bit, and this is coming from, I've won, 9 shows? The least important bit is the result. The most important bit is how you look.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah. I feel like probably in like it's just one of those things as well, isn't it? The US, there's just a lot more people to compete. Isn't there? So like in general, the standard is probably going to be a little bit watered down. But there we go.
Right, this is a quality question. Oh, are you asking one?
No, you carry on.
Ollie Wenmouth _training. Ollie, I friggin' love you. This is brilliant. If you could dispense any liquid from each fingertip on one hand, which ones and why? So 5 fingers.
Thumb.
What are we going for?
White Monster.
White Monster, baby. White Monster, baby.
Do you know why it's the thumb?
Because it's thick. Because it's straight in.
Because it's girthier, so like the dispense rate will be quicker, so I can like.
Oh, imagine.
Yeah, fucking guzzle that shit right down.
Index finger. Orange juice.
Orange juice.
I love orange juice. It's the greatest juice on earth.
I'm gonna say Hydroflow.
Oh,
Hydroflow use
interesting.
Pineapple flavor.
Right. From here on in, we can't have the same liquids.
Okay.
So
Hydroflow pineapple.
Right. Okay. 3 more.
Middle
What are we
finger,
going for?
urinate.
What?
Can I pee as normal, or does my usual like urinary system work well, or do I have to pee out of one of them?
No.
Okay.
Your penis still urinates.
Okay, cool. That's fine. We'll leave that then.
Why would you? No. You can. If you're into that, mate, you're into
Yeah, but
that,
do we
and
have
I'm
to
not
drink
here to
every single
judge
one
you.
of them? That's what I'm saying.
I'd go protein shake. I'd go for white chocolate raspberry perform whey.
Oh fuck. Okay. Well, for this one, I'm going to go for Coke Zero.
You're in. You've already done it.
No, Coke
You're
Zero.
a creep.
All right. Stuck in the desert. Time to drink my own piss.
Yeah.
So ring finger. Is that ring finger?
Yeah.
You would know. You would know.
Yeah.
The rusty hook. Do you know that one?
No.
You don't want to know.
No.
So ring finger, that would be for me. It would be perform carrot cake isolate.
Okay. Interesting.
Lovely.
Mine is Dr. Pepper. Full sugar.
Full sugar.
Full sugar, baby.
Okay, I respect that. Last one. Cronenberg.
So that's funny because I was going to go for an alcoholic beverage as well.
Yeah, good crony that.
I think as a treat, if these are the only liquids that you can consume, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for a Cruz Campo Shandy.
A Cruz Campo. I thought you'd go for that. Yeah. Is
Ollie,
Cronenberg considered a nice
fantastic
lager?
question.
Or is it a bit B-Tech?
It's what a lot of the Liverpool fans were drinking on the train.
Really?
Yeah.
There we go. The only reason why I like Cronenberg is because number one, it's like stronger. And
Yeah.
two, it's good memories, mate. Good memories. When I was working on a labouring site, 17 years old, the old boys would take me down to the pub and get me a couple Cronenbergs, and I'd be hammered
For breakfast.
for breakfast.
And then you go back to the old boys' houses, have a really nice time with them, then straight back to work the next day.
That's just fucking weird, bro. Question from Sheer McCall. Shimmer boy. Tom, bro, I feel bad. You always get left out on the football question, so here's one. What's your all-time favourite dance move to bust out on a night out? In brackets, I'm a big fan of busting out the Russian Cossack dance, or the classic Charleston. What the fuck is the Charleston?
I don't know.
Is the Russian Cossack the one where you go down on your knees like, hey?
I think so.
Hey. Yeah. I'm imagining that, but I don't know what the Charleston is. I'm going to quickly Google it.
Shimmy. It's like quite an upbeat, fast tempo dance, maybe. Shimmy, mate. Me and Annabella are hosting a engagement party next month, and you are now invited.
Here's like the act, that the entertainment. That's the one.
Yeah.
The Cossack. Just the Cossack on like 8 hours. Repeat. See if his knees can take it. How much do you want it, bro?
Yeah.
My favorite dance move is the chainsaw.
Demo it. For the audio listeners, I'm going to describe it to you. For everyone that's watching on YouTube, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
So it's invented by myself and Mo, and you typically find it at a drum and bass event. So basically, you got to do 3 so you're holding your chainsaw. Obviously it's like a pull start, right?
Yeah.
You got to do 3 kind of like that. And then once the chainsaw's on, you go like that, right? And then you do it on the other side, 1, 2, 3, and then go like that. And you just alternate. That's it.
Audio listeners, I can't describe this. There's no words to describe what Tom's doing.
So it's almost like night fever. It's almost like night fever.
Yeah.
And then you're practicing like you're cutting a big log, right?
That was like you're doing a throw in judo.
I will show you at your engagement party.
Oh,
right,
God.
Josh,
right,
anyway,
ask me a question.
Go on then.
He said, top of the morning, lad. My question is, what is your gentleman's top 3 gym tunes to use for top sets?
Truth be told, I haven't actually listened to my own music for months.
Really?
Yeah, for months. I just haven't.
I don't know if I've got something wrong with me at the minute because I just keep putting the sound cancelling on my headphones and then just being in silence. I'm quite enjoying that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Eminem's album, what is it, Death of Slim Shady, I think that is fantastic.
Death of Slim Shady.
Yeah.
So I've been liking a lot of like kind of like techno.
Okay.
I don't know if you call it techno actually. Basically, there's a track called Concord by Miss. What's she called?
Missy Elliott.
Not Missy Elliott. Miss Monique.
Miss Monique.
I'm not going to play it because you'll get copyrighted actually. But yeah,
No.
anyone that's listened to this, go listen to Concord by Miss Monique, but put it through a good sound system. Thank me later. It's a good top set song. But do you know what I also like? Foo Fighters.
Okay.
Foo Fighters. Or like Everlong. That's a good one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a big fan of like Foo Fighters just because it invokes some kind of like, it's what I used to listen to when I was like young and fucking just ego lifting, you know? So it kind of brings that side out of me.
Oh, mate. Imagine if you were young now, you'd definitely be a TikToker. You would.
No,
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't be a TikToker.
You would. You'd be like that. Who's that blonde boy that you did a photo shoot with?
You're saying you would be a TikToker, but you're more of a TikToker than me.
Yeah, no. Look, I repurpose my content.
Yeah, I repurpose mode, but you've got like a natty or not, you know? You are a TikToker, bro,
mate. Right.
I know because they pop
One
off.
of them videos. Did you see how much it popped off?
Yeah, you're a TikToker.
It got 250,000 views and thousands of comments. And the guy that's in the video found it and went mad at me.
What, in the gym?
On DMs. You made me look like a right fucking cunt. Like,
Is that the guy with the big chain?
Yeah.
That's not a guy you want to...
He was not happy. And I'll be honest with you, it's created quite a frosty atmosphere since then.
Has he seen you since?
Yeah.
Wow.
Frosty.
Got to be careful, bro.
You're going to see him today.
Oh, really?
I dare you to go up to him and be like, I've seen you on TikTok. You look mint, bro.
I won't do that.
No.
Any more questions?
We have a few. Yeah, I've got loads. If you needed a third host of the pod, who would you pick? That is James Linford _ I think I would go for... It's between two in my eyes.
Right.
Eagles or Kez.
I love you, Kez, but I'd go for Eagles.
I quite like having Eagles on.
Yeah.
I might speak to him, see if he wants to become a semi-regular feature.
Yeah. Not because the podcast episodes do well. Maybe it's just because he's just...
Kez's do well.
Oh, no, Kez's do well. Look, whenever we have...
It's our demographic as well.
When it's just us, they do awful because no one actually cares about us. They just want to see the guests, you know?
No. We need to just get a bit more clickbaity.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
Did I tell you what happened with my YouTube?
No.
So when I was in Oz, I had a notification come up saying to verify my account.
Right.
And I thought, oh, no, I don't need to do that, whatever. Because I didn't verify it within a certain time frame. And then I was going on YouTube on my, the studio account on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
I ended up getting, blocked.
Right.
So YouTube weren't putting my content out to new people at all. Right. I managed to get it fixed last week. Put one video up and it's at 1,200 views. Bearing in mind the previous 4 videos are at 300, 200, 150, 300.
Mad.
That's mental. The power that YouTube have with the algorithm is insane.
Yeah. Yeah, and the other ones before that, like 500, 1.3K, 3K, 800. Right down. I've heard about that. I think I heard Josh Bridgman talking about that. He went over to Canada and everyone got kind of low key flagged or
Yeah.
Mad.
And then I've got an editor that's overseas as well, and I think I'm gonna have to change how he works because whenever he uploads anything at his end, it flags with loads of things. So
how did you get it fixed? Yeah. Contact the YouTube.
Yeah, I just had to fill out some forms. I had to fill out a tax thing to prove that I'm a real person and that I exist in the UK.
Mad.
Yeah. Yeah. So annoying.
Yeah.
And that went on for like 4 days last week.
Wild.
But I'm glad it's sorted. You know, need to get that ad money in, bro.
Exactly, bro. £2 per month.
60 quid in 1 month.
Come on.
Let's go. Right, okay. Answered that question.
What's up?
I've just got loads. I've got so many questions and not a lot of time. Right, Adam Jakubik Fitness has asked, what happened to Ryan Terry and his Gymshark shorts he was going to wear at the O?
That's a good question, actually. I'm not too sure.
I know, but I'm not going to say. But they just weren't right. And it's one of them, innit? Like, I'm not saying your shorts are going to win you a show, but I think they could lose you a show.
Yeah, well, I mean, they probably weren't that bad when you missed the O. Everything needs to be perfect.
Yeah.
With really nice shorts.
Yeah.
But if you just don't feel comfortable in them, you don't feel comfortable in them. And if I'm getting on
And at the end of the day,
stage,
like the Alter ones, he's winning them. So why change? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, exactly.
Rimini Loro has asked, if you had to do a routine instead of an eye walk, what song would you pick?
Thunderstruck
Shallow by Lady Gaga.
Thunderstruck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thunderstruck. Fucking sick.
Yeah.
Get me on that.
I'd go in the shallow.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
The grace.
Yeah. I'd be so artistic.
Yeah. That's one word for it, mate.
Yeah. What's the other word?
Sounds similar to that.
Yeah, I thought so. Well, we can't go saying it because, we'll get cancelled. Anyway, right, guys. Tom, you may have forgot this, but tonight we have another podcast to record.
We don't.
Yes, we do. I texted you about it last week.
With who?
Beyond the Stage.
Oh, shit. We do, don't we? Okay. Well, I've got 20 check-ins to do. So,
Great.
let's fucking go.
Yeah. We're having a full day together.
We are. Yeah. Pretty much. What time's that podcast tonight?
No idea, mate. No idea. I'm also featuring on their podcast this afternoon.
Oh,
so today, right? Podcast with you. I've got a secret project that I'm working on. That's going to go live next week. So we'll talk about it next week on the podcast. You don't know it.
Cool.
Training with you and Kez.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond the Stage podcast for them. And then Beyond the Stage podcast for us.
Sick. Let's roll it, baby. Let's get after it.
Shall I just see if you can do a different day? Because that's pretty hectic.
Yeah, it's quite hectic.
Yeah.
It's a bit full on.
Anyway, guys.
Thank you very much for listening.
Yeah.
We'll catch you in the next episode. Like, subscribe. Almost 400 subscribers. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Anything you want to say, Josh?
I'm vlogging today, so if anyone that's watching this podcast would like to go over and support the vlog, that would be immense because, we want YouTube to favour us. So thank you very much.
We do indeed. Right, people, catch you in the next episode. Peace out. Love you to bits. Bye-bye.